The girl passes out at high altitude. As they plummet downward rapidly, the girl jolts awake instantly. She tries to grab the hot air balloon's cables, but it's already too late. The girl falls. When she opens her eyes, she's dangling in midair. The temperature has dropped to nearly -40 degrees. If this continues, she'll freeze to death. The girl calls out to her companion in the basket, but only the icy wind answers her. Her companion has clearly lost consciousness. As the balloon continues to rise higher, the temperature keeps dropping. She needs to get back in the basket fast. Only by opening the release valve to descend can she survive. The girl swings her legs back and forth, trying to use momentum to swing herself over. After countless attempts, she finally grabs hold of the basket. The girl rushes to pull the release valve, but it's frozen shut and won't budge. The only option is to climb up and manually release the gas. The girl climbs up along the ropes. She finally reaches the side of the balloon. But this is also the most dangerous part to climb. One slip and she'll fall to her death. Amy tries to use a nearby rope as a safety line, but her hands can't reach it. Soon she starts to fall backward. Amy's consciousness begins to fade. In her daze, she sees her companion. This reignites her will to survive. She tries to grab the rope beside her. With great effort, she finally catches the rope. Amy ties the safety rope around her waist, then successfully climbs to the top of the balloon. She tries to open the valve with her arms, but the valve won't move. So she stands up and stomps hard on the valve. The valve opens successfully. To keep the valve from closing, Amy pulls out her knife and cuts her shoelaces, wedging her shoe in the valve. As the balloon descends, her companion regains consciousness. Before they can celebrate, Amy notices snowflakes hovering in the air. This means the balloon is falling faster than the snow. They frantically pull the ropes to close the valve, but they pull too hard by accident, opening the valve completely. Seeing how fast they're falling, they quickly throw everything overboard. But it's not enough. They need to ditch the heaviest thing, the basket. So they climb onto the metal ring and cut the basket ropes. They're approaching the ground fast, but their speed is even faster now. At this rate, they'll both die on impact. Amy moves to the edge of the ring, ready to sacrifice herself to give her companion a fighting chance. Her companion stops Amy. Suddenly he seems to have an idea. He tells Amy to cut the inner circle ropes. This will pull the fabric to the outer frame, creating a makeshift parachute. Amy's too scared to try. She's afraid she'll mess up and hurt her companion. Finally, with her companion's encouragement, they spring into action together. As the last rope snaps, the balloon transforms into a parachute. Their descent slows dramatically. The two survivors are overjoyed.